Hello, today I'll be going over Mixmax features in Gmail. So first thing you should have done is download Mixmax to your Google Chrome extension. Hit allow on all of the feature accesses, and once you have that, you should go into your Gmail, press refresh on the page, and once you do that, you should be able to see all the features pop up, such as this button here, this sidebar button, and some new smaller buttons on your inbox messages. If you're not seeing that, be sure to close out of the window entirely and open up a new window, and you should be able to see it then. So first things first, we'll start from the top. Here is a Mixmax quick link button. So what this does, it automatically takes you to Mixmax website. So let's say you're just wanting to check out the sequences, you just left click on this and it takes you directly over to the Mixmax sequence page. And same thing with each of these here. And if you just click on this button here, it's going to take you directly to the home page. So you don't even have to pull down this drop box. Okay, the next key feature are the inbox features. So as you can see, there's these new lightning bolts that appear on some of the messages on your inbox. So what these are is when you're in contact with a recipient, these will appear. And what it does, it's a tracker. So it tracks when your recipient opens your message, what time and date, as well as location, how many times it was opened, and who opened it. So pretty unique feature. That way you're able to just keep track and tabs of all your emails directly from your inbox. Next is going to be the small little chat bubble off to the side here. And what this is a Mixmax collaborator feature. So as you can see, these messages are not filled in, but this one here with this new tag is. And what I'm going to do to show you what this is go to the far right here, and on this people icon, it's the add collaborators function. So on this email specifically, I have added Michael, but you are able to add in additional people here if you're needing to. And what this is basically a whoever you add onto the email is now able to view the email and view replies as if they were BCC'd. But instead of automatically being on emails, they're able to view the emails without, being placed as a recipient. And then they're able to be removed from the email eventually. Let's say if there was a situation going on and you're needing your boss to overlook and help you out with something, you can quickly add them as a collaborator. And once it's resolved, but you're still in communication with the contact, you're able to then take them off by clicking this X button, and you can remove them from the message. And the reason why you would want to remove them is because this whole email that was sent to you will be sent to your collaborators on their inbox. So if you're continuing the thread and emailing that contact, all of those future emails are going to be in your collaborators' inbox as well. So that's why you would want to eventually take them off, so that way they're not receiving additional emails on top of their other 100 emails that they receive every day. And I'll show you more about collaborators, because the whole function is being able to communicate with your collaborators, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Next is this little timer icon, which is the reminder function. I already set this email as a reminder, but I'm going to show you how to do it without actually doing it. So let's say you're wanting to set a reminder to yourself to reconnect with the contact that you're emailing. So let's go ahead and type in reconnect on this right here. Okay, so you can type in reconnect, and then let's see if you wanted to reconnect with them, let's say Thursday of this week. You can select if there's no reply to the email, or whether or not there's a reply and you just want a reminder to reconnect. You can come over here and choose a specific time, and then you can set that reminder to be scheduled. And what that does is it archives the message, and then whenever that reminder comes up on Thursday at 9:30, it will come on to your inbox on the top. And then you'll receive one of these Mixmax reminded tags. And this is what one of the messages will look like to yourself from Mixmax. And it'll show your note as well. Alrighty, so that is the entire inbox functions. Next is probably the most important new features that Mixmax added is the sidebar. So on the first tab here, you have the side chat. So the side chat is exactly what I was just mentioning a little bit ago, the Mixmax collaborator option. So I'm gonna pull back up that email that I had Michael on. And this is what those archive emails look like when you have a reminder. So that's just in case you wanted to know what those emails look like. That's what it does. But back to the collaborator. So once I added Michael to this message, the reason I did is because I had to ask him a question. So to do that, I went down here and I pressed in the @ symbol and typed in his email. And once I did, I was able to contact him and ask him a question. And as soon as I enter in that message, it sends to his sidebar, and then he can view this email within his inbox as well. So it's a pretty handy tool. That way you're not forwarding so many messages to your team, and you're not in GChat so much. That way you're strictly on your inbox and your side chat. All right, so the next feature is the live feed. So what the live feed is, it shows all your emails that was sent, opened, you have your replied, and it just shows you how much those are going for. That way you can keep track of things. But the best way to use this feature, I would say, let's say you just came into work in the morning and you have 100 plus emails that you have to go through, but you want to pick out those most important ones from contacts that you really need responses from, or you really need to see what they have said that morning so you can get to them as soon as possible. Well, you're able to click on replied, and you can view those messages from that day or the day before quickly, just like that. And you can do the same thing with opened, which emails were opened, and that way you can be like, hey, actually this morning I want to see who I can reconnect with and follow up with. So that's the live feed feature. Next, I'm going to go over to people. So the people function allows you to view the contact directly, and it's pretty unique and very very useful. Let me show you an example of one. So I had my spam email myself. So once you click on an email, that lead or at least that contact will come up off to the sidebar. So you have different tabs here, as well as a quick link to email that person again. You can quickly call them if their phone number's here, which mine is not. And then you can directly go to their LinkedIn account. So you're able to view this person's live feed. And this is my spam email, I do not have any contacts or any emails with myself. But one of the really cool features is the integration with Salesforce here on the sidebar. So let's say this is a brand new lead that reached out to you randomly. Well, if you're needing to create, my mouse just stopped. Okay. If you're needing to create them on Salesforce really quickly, you can do that here. You can create a contact. As you know, we are moving from leads to contacts for, potential or for prospects. So you're able to enter in all their information here, even their account, and save that, and it directly goes to Salesforce. Another feature here is a quick Google search of this person. Sometimes, I'm not too sure what Foursquare is, but sometimes there is a LinkedIn option on this as well. Oh, that's weird. Okay. And then you have the quick link to LinkedIn. Mine is not completely set up, but on here you're able to send a quick message on LinkedIn to this person, as well as connect with them on LinkedIn. Okay, so that is the people option. Next are tasks. So I do not usually use task, but this is what they appear as, and then you can create a new task. And these are, again, integrated with Salesforce, so you're able to create the title, priority, name, account, and the task itself. And you have a quick link to Salesforce, or at least it says that it will sync with Salesforce here. So really unique. I'm actually going to, at the end of the Mixmax deck, I will have a full article from Mixmax about task, because this goes pretty far in depth. So I will add that to the end of the Mixmax deck under the additional articles section. Okay, last are shortcuts. So if you're needing to quickly create a random contact, you have that here. Log a call, email, create an email task, set up a meeting. You can do that all here with the shortcuts. So that is the Mixmax sidebar. That is all that I believe. If I'm missing anything, I will add it somewhere else. But yeah, that is going to be all the new features within your Gmail. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. Thank you so much for your time. Take care.